Shintoism believes that everything has a soul and that inanimate objects can gain souls if they're used a lot. I think that's good. I like that. I like that a lot. That's really good. If a VTuber model is loved and used a lot, then the model can gain its own soul? Okay, I actually think that VTuber models share your soul. It's like a really weird thing. I was thinking about this the other day, about how, like, the person I am on stream is very much like the person that I am not on stream, right? We have a lot in common. Most of us is the same. I can only show certain parts of myself on stream, right? Because other parts wouldn't be appropriate, right? I don't pay you guys for therapy, so I'm not gonna come on here and be like, I'm so sad and this is my childhood trauma, right? Like that's not what this is for, right? So when I come on to stream, I try to be here for you guys. I try to be silly and fun and upbeat. I try and be, like, interesting. Sort of like how if you're a teacher, when you're in the classroom, you're not being someone else, but the whole time that you're up in front of people, you're upbeat, you're high energy, you're hitting the main points. You're doing, right, what you are there to do. Yeah, you put on a performer hat. At the same time, slowly but surely, it changes you. It completely changes you. I am a different person because I have played this character. I am different in so many ways. I'm a lot more confident, I'm louder, I'm more talkative. I'm kind of goofier and more confrontational. I've changed. And I think mostly in ways that I like. But in the process of doing this, I've become different. And at the same time, when you're streaming, you're thinking like, oh, be yourself, just be yourself, just be yourself when you're first starting out. But you don't really know how to do that because it's quite hard to do that. It's quite hard to do that on command. And so you sort of are acting. And over time, you act less and less, or you act differently. Over time, the person that I am on stream, it's much more like the person that I am in real life. But also, over time, the person that I am in real life has become more like the person I am on stream. And I don't even have any way to judge which one happened more so. I just know that they both happened to some extent. And now, I'm much more similar to the person that I am on stream than I used to be. And that's really weird, isn't it? Unfortunately, it can also change you for the worse. What can't? I don't know. If you change for the worse, change back, right? Move on from there. Be yourself is such useless advice. I know, I've been saying this for years. This is why I love The Iron Giant. This is why I think The Iron Giant is like my favorite movie for kids. Because the message is you are who you choose to be and not be who you are. Because I have no idea who I am, right? When you tell a kid, especially a kid, be who you are, they're like, I don't know yet. That's plastic and changing rapidly, right? But you are who you choose to be. That's good. That's good stuff, right? That's workable. You can do something with that, you know? Ellie's getting Johnny Silverhanded by her own VTuber persona. I mean, there is a way that, like, when I met most of my community, right, in the raid, I was terrified. I was petrified. I had never spoken to that many people in my life. I had never planned to speak to that many people in my life. I had never conceptualized that many people. And there were so many people, and they were all looking at me, and they didn't know anything about me, and you know, you fumble and you mumble and you stumble, right? And you try really, really hard and it's really scary. You have no idea how to entertain all of those people. 2 years ago, yeah, 2 years ago. Is it 2 years ago? Oh my god, 2 years ago, I was raided by Vettel, and it was amazing. I'm still so grateful for it, and it completely changed my life. But I had been a small streamer for a long time, and it, you know, I had been a very small streamer for a very long time, and it was my hobby, and I loved it. But I had never really thought about or sought out fame. A lot of VTubers want to grow, want to be bigger. I didn't really. I had my regulars, and I was very happy to play music for them, and that was my life. I had never imagined performing in front of that many people. It wasn't something I'd ever wanted or sought out. I mean, yeah, I was terrified. So everyone's first impression of me was like, oh, she's so shy and nervous, and she stutters, and she's so awkward and nervous. Oh god, guys, I hope you like me. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so cringe. Right? That was everyone's first impression of me. And that's not really what I'm like. But then after that, when people treat you that way, you respond kind of that way. I don't know how to explain it. It's like when people treat you that way, the natural response is kind of to respond how they expect. And it's not like I was ever really pretending to be nervous. I mean, I think I said like the stream after the raid, like, hey, I'm not a stuttering little, you know, nerd girl GF, right? So like, it wasn't particularly troubling for me, but it was interesting. I didn't have a hard time with the whole persona aspect of the whole thing, but it was interesting the way that, like, having a lot of people see you in a particular way, even if it's not how you see yourself, it's strange, you know? And it really changes, kind of forever, who you are a little bit. But yeah, no. So I've changed, certainly, from being the person I am on stream, and streaming has changed me. And maybe weirder, maybe more identity horror, I make faces differently. I smile differently. Because I spend so much time piloting my puppet, it's changed how I smile. It's changed how I laugh. And like, I don't dislike these things, but because I have to move my face differently when I'm piloting, when I'm puppeting, my face is way more animated now when I'm just like out and about in my life. And I like laugh differently and smile differently. I never set out to do this. I didn't set out to like learn how to puppet it differently and like change how I emoted, really. Yeah, is the VTuber piloting me or am I piloting the VTuber? Cheek puff all the time and over-exaggerated expressions. Exactly! I never was like this. And yet, here I am. What is this model? What do you mean, what is this model? What are you? What do you mean, what is this model? I think it's cute. I think it's cute.